Hello everybody, I'm Timothy McSwain and welcome to, I'm going to call it episode 10, I believe, unless I decide not to publish episode 9. We'll decide. I haven't rendered it yet, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not, but whichever one it is, welcome to what I'm now calling Modded Revival. It's a little bit different than Modded Survival, but it's the same. I'm going to put it under the same series, I believe. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to jump back into a new world that I've been working on, and I might still be in creative because I decided that since in this old world we had, since I didn't want to have to redo a bunch of the stuff that I already done. So I put myself basically where I was. When we ended off that series. There's still a lot of stuff we don't have that I will need to go get. But we can just start with this. And hopefully you guys like what I've done here. I'm not sure about it. I really am questioning my work. I decided, first of all, we needed a brand new type of world. So this is our world here. And I wanted to make my house out of modded blocks, and that's what these are. This is actually brownstone on the floor, which apparently increases your speed when you walk on it. Whoa, you see that? If you walk straight. And I'll show you what I have. By the way, I have my this is my armor here, my Thaumcraft stuff. So I have these this helmet of revealing, which is why you can see that aura node out there, even though it's on the other side of the wall. Well, I'm going to do a quick tour of the house, and then I'm going to show you the awesomeness that is outside. First of all, this is the main area. I haven't furnished it yet. This is my wand recharge pedestal, and I have this compound recharge focus on it. And I believe that's from regular Thaumcraft. That's not from the modern one, but I have a different version. My mods that are on this, by the way, I showed it in episode 9, unless this is episode 9. If I upload that, I'm not sure if I will, but if I do, it's in that one I show this and some stuff like that. And I added Thaumic Tinkerer. This is my item system, and the chest here, it's covered up, but this is where you put stuff to get it into the inventory system. I just covered it up with a carpenter's hatch. And here's the system here. See, I don't have very much in here. These shards I found from a thingamajigger around. Most of this other stuff, though, is from creative. I decided to give myself the amount of diamonds I had in the last series, which is, it was more than 16, but I used some of them to make my tools. And my Peridot saw, which I also had, the durability was less, but that's fine. And the rest of this stuff is mainly just to get me started. I put some stuff in here with creative, and that's like give myself a ton of dirt and a ton of stone. Part of that's too is because I've been mining a bunch of stone, so I know that there's stone that's been removed. Why it's like just doling out the corner when I do that? That's weird. Anyway, and you might be able to see that it goes through to the other side there, and that's because on the other side of this wall is my my Tinker's Construct room, and it has another one of these. It accesses the same system, and this chest goes into the same system. It's just available from the other side, and it's pointed this way, so it'll actually spit stuff out this way. Now, my hope is that if I request it from this side, it'll come out this side. I believe that's how it works, but I haven't tried it yet. Babyville is working, so I might have to disable that fast running. By the way, that's for my boots. The boots of the horizontal shield. They speed me up a little bit too. They're better than the boots of the traveler. And these leggings are just for a discount on Viz. And this is my harness, which is full, by the way. So I will have to show you how that works. You can see on the if you look over here, you can see that my jetpack is full. Basic setup in here for this stuff. Except for I have a double chest here instead of a single one like last time. This is a magic mirror. You throw items into it, and it comes out of the other magic mirror. I don't think I placed another magic mirror though, so maybe that's just dumb to put it there. And I gave myself a little boost of materials here, like bronze and iron and gold. Nothing too fancy. And for some reason, this redstone isn't melting. I think my smeltery just isn't tall enough. But so that's that room. Put an anvil in there too. And then if you go back here, by the way, these are the Carpenter's Wedge slopes. And I think they look really cool. They add a new dimension to the corners and stuff that wasn't there before. Now, before I show you out the side here, I want to show you this biome that we're in. If you see on the map up there, it looks an interesting color. There's a ravine, by the way. If you look at the arrow on the mini map pointing up, there's a ravine out there. It kind of looks like a crescent-shaped moon. But By the way, I think I might add a second story to this eventually too, because it's really short compared to that Tinker's Construct furnace. I'll show you. But this biome is called a pasture. What I'm in right now is an overgrown greens. That's the area in the back here. On the mini map, see this green in that direction. But this is pasture, this light colored stuff, and it looks awesome. Check this out. It's barley. It's all covered in barley. And here's the let's sneak so we don't fall down. There's some ore berries we should try to get. We could explore that maybe. I'm not sure if we're going to do it this episode or not. There's a sheep up there. And I can jump really tall, really high because of my boots too. Now, if I press F, my jetpack is now running. Now, I don't have the double tap space. It actually just goes up if I hold down space, and it goes down if I hold down shift. Now, since I have my fall damage negated, I can just let go of F and fall down, and I don't get hurt. So F activates and deactivates my harness. See, now I have 63 potentia instead of 64, but the bar is still pretty full. Oh, I don't have a bed in here, do I? Let's try to get up on my roof. This is my Tinker's Construct furnace here. It's really tall. I have a window here so you can see in, which is kind of cool. And if you go out the side door here, that was back in this area here. Oops, I left my front door open. Back out here. This is how you get to... I'm just going to have to do a time set day because I don't have a bed yet. This is my Thaumcraft setup, and I've changed it quite a bit. By the way, this is every single element you can possibly get. There's a total of 50 of them, and or like 49 or 51. I think it's 50 though. The 6 main ones here and all the rest of them. And all I did was I used creative to get 1 of each in here. Well, it's 8 of each technically, but that's so that I make sure that I have all of them. That was the only reason. It's not that much anyway. The idea here is these pipes, by the way, that's why they're leaking, because there's extra space in here. But I don't think it's actually removing any of my potentia, which is good. And the eventual idea is to use this pipe set right here with the valve on it to pump stuff into it. I'm going to have a furnace back there. Excuse you. And I have my really cool wand, which is a silver boss primal staff. I couldn't get a thaumium boss primal staff because it was too much energy. This was actually just barely... I could only just barely make it. I have a cap of 100, and this was 98 with my discount. So, what does this do, basically? Plus, I think the silver band on it looks pretty cool. And if I hold down shift here, you can see I can hold a lot of potentia, a lot of essentia, rather. No, whatever it is. It's not potentia, but I don't think it's essentia either. I think it's is it Viz? I don't know. Anyway, and by the way, that wand recharge focus in there doesn't actually recharge because there's nothing to recharge off of nearby. So it's just basically there to hold on to my wand for me. If we look at this here, this is an aura node. It's got 41 ordo and 41 air in it, and it's also got some unknown element. Zombies. So let's try to draw some of this energy out, and you can see I can do that. And it's adding ordo and air. And it's draining this thing, see? Now, I believe this thing will go back up slowly. My staff actually slowly recharges. But I will need to find more different aura nodes in order to... And change color because I drained some of the other color out of it. I think I will need to find some other ones, like the one over here, wherever it was. Here it is. Wow, they're really close to me, huh? There, I can drain out this aqua. Not completely, because now my aqua's full. I need some more fire, and I need some ignis, and some more terra, and some more ordo, and a lot of whatever the black stuff's called. I don't know. It's Perdicio, that's right. Okay, so this is the world. This is all I built right here is this house. But it took a long time to do because because I had to do a lot more work than you just see here, and plus these carpenter stuff was hard to do. But there's a secret built in here, and that's to get to the lower levels where those pipes go. And there's actually a ravine down there. It's a carpenter's hatch right there, and you can see it's like a long journey down. Oh no! Oh right, I don't take fall damage. Oh hello, spider. Light up this area a little bit so I don't get too many zombies, hopefully. I don't want to mess up that oreberry bush. Don't run into those things, by the way. Maybe you can see I have quite a bit of health, but I still don't want to run into these things. And I made some new tools. This hammer's going to be... I actually could probably replace my battle axe with it, because it's supposed to have a pretty good attack on it. My pickaxe, by the way, has auto smelt on it, but this hammer does not. Ouch, jerk. And that's an angry zombie over there, if you can tell. This bow takes a little bit longer than a normal bow to get to full potential, but it still is pretty fast. Just sit here and whack away at these guys. Sorry, bat. Oh, there's a little critical pop off. I didn't even know that. If you hold this down long enough, it powers you up. It uses a bit of your hunger and powers you up. See, now I have speed 2, haste 2, strength, jump boost 2, but I also have hunger. And that's the little buff that this thing gives. It would give it before, too, when I had it in the last world, but I just never actually used that. Obviously I need to light this place up a little bit better, don't I? They're spawning up here, that's the issue. Okay. That's why they don't have full health when they get down there sometimes. I don't need to lit up everything, just closer to my house I want stuff lit up so I can come down here without getting blown to smithereens. Nice hat, zombie. Makes me nervous using this thing because I don't want it to run out. I don't have very much potential to refill it. But I think feathers refill it. Oh, a spawner. Hey, stop it. Oh, out of torches. I don't have any coal to do that either. Hey, chainmail. Found me a ingot. Yay. Saddle. Amber. Bread. Okay, that's cool. Only one chest, though. That kind of sucks. I don't know if it's really that necessary to put all those there. But I like to, just to keep everything lit up. And mossy cobble's good for making moss balls, but I don't know if I really need any more now that I've made my tools already. Am I out of arrows or what? No, there it goes. Oh, sorry, bat. Got in my way. Trust me, I didn't want to waste an arrow on you. Geronimo. Oh. Oh. So, and then this is where the chests are back here. Got these apples from chopping down trees, actually. I don't think I got them all from chopping down trees. I think I noticed I had quite a few apples, so I did the rest in creative. But we're not going to use creative in this series. I just was using it because I didn't want to start from the same spot we started last time. So since this is auto smelt, you see if I break that, I'll get the ingots right away, which is really cool. I really like that. I can jump 3 blocks. That's nice to know. It means that if I break this iron up here with my pick, it will just break right into iron ingots, which is really cool. And see, the stone breaks into stone. It doesn't break into cobblestone, which is also pretty cool. I don't like that bow. Why do I have stalagmites? I don't want your stalagmites, cave. I just met you. I was just kidding. Dumb jokes. Actually, this I can use my hammer for. Because it's just coal. I don't want that bow. I don't need it. Okay, so I'm not sure what we're going to do this episode. It might just be more of a tour type thing. But I did want to show you guys my little area down there. That sounds bad. No. Let's see here. Let's take out this redstone and put in this Thaumium ingot. Does that smelt? Let's play a game called Does It Smelt? Let's see here, and then we can put that back in there, but I'm guessing they're not going to smelt, because I think I need to make the thing taller in order for that to work. And then we can go gunpowder, chainmail, cobble, keep some dirt on us. I want to put the ore berries in there. Saddle, amber, bread, zombie brain, rotten flesh, bones, and wool. Oh, and string and sapphire. And quicksilver, which comes from the something cinnabar ore, that is Thaumcraft. Let's see here. So in the furnace, I want to place ore berries. I don't think any of that's going to smelt, by the way, but I'm just giving it an attempt anyway. And then we'll go in here and extract our sticks, and we'll see if they come out this side or the other side. They do come out this side, which is good. Okay. I don't want to use all of them, but yeah, that's good. 64 torches, that's fine. And then we'll put the rest of this back in here. Okay, so, and I also need to make more patterns, because I don't have any of those left anymore. Blah, 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 blah. There is nothing else in here to show you. So I think we should get started on what we're going to do today. Oh, but it's dark. It's narc, that's what I said, but it's dark. It's not narc. By the way, this is from Thaumic Tinkerer. It's smoky quartz. Even though I haven't gone to the nether yet, I told you I got some of that stuff in. This is from regular Thaumcraft as well as that is. I filled out some of these, but not others. And I still like these elements. I can't just put my thermometer up to them and discover them because it discovers the warded jar, and I don't have enough information to understand it. It's not trying to discover what's in it, which I wish it would, but I've discovered metallum. Hooray! Uh-oh, no. Come over here, creeper. Stand still. Don't. Don't do it. This is an important setup. I don't want you blowing it up. If that thing was running, it would destroy the creeper. This thing in the center here, it zaps outwards when it's destroying stuff. So let's see. What I want to make is... Let's get away from the setup just in case another creeper shows up. Actually, we can go up here. Which I don't think is lit up good enough to keep mobs off, but it should be fine. At night, I just mean they might spawn up there. Okay, let's see. If we look in our Thaumanomicon, we can see that, here's the new tab by the way, Thaumic Tinkering. Gosh, oh right, this lights up. Let's see. Since you're a funnel. Thaumic Restorer. Less cracks than a potato on a stick. I wonder if that's a reference to what I think it is. Let's see. Is there something new here? Let's see. I'm looking for alchemy, thaumaturgy. I'm looking for an arcane alembic. It might not be in this area. No. See, this is the compound recharge focus. If we go here, crucible. Use your wand on a cauldron. We can do that. A furnace and a crucible make an alchemical furnace when surrounded by arcane stone blocks. And that is a regular shard surrounded by stone. Makes 9 of those. So what we can do is we can now run inside here and actually make this without using creative mode. So I can show you how I do it. And sometimes I do it off camera, even if I do it in survival, because it's more interesting, I guess. Let's see. I want iron. Give me a block of it. Get out of there. Block. Go. Okay. Give me... I have 28 of these, so give me 5... I just need one of them right now. Okay. So we go over here. Or do we need to use a... Wait, what am I doing with the iron? No. The iron is for the crucible. So I need some stone. I put regular stone in here, didn't I? Well, I'm going to need 8 of those. Where did I put my regular stone? I know I have some regular stone. So what we do now is we do this to make one of the most useless items in the game, the cauldron. We put earth shard and surround it by those. Oh, it's cobble. It needs to be regular stone, right? So we plop this down and use our... Will this work? Yes, makes it a crucible. And now I believe we can just break it. Yeah, now it's still a crucible. Awesome. Okay. And then do this. Get a furnace. And I believe, or does this have this probably has to be done in the arcane work table, which I didn't actually make one. I think it said it was, but okay, let's see. I'm gonna put the gunpowder in there. Do I seriously not have any regular stone in here? I know I picked up regular stone. I know it. We're going into creative now, I guess. I just want stone. That's all I really want. Okay, so if we go stone like this, surrounding an earth shard, it gives us. Is that in the arcane work table too? Okay. I had one of these before. That's why I'm doing it this way. Let's see. Thaumcraft, arcane work table. I don't have a research table either. We could do that. Let's see. Where is it? Where are you? Pen thingy. There it is. Scribing tools. So now what we can do is we can run. Actually, why don't I put that in here? No, I know what I'll do. I'll put that back here. This will be my scribing zone. So you do that. Oops, I'm still in creative. And then you take the scribing tools and you right click on the table. And it takes the scribing tools and makes a research table. See, I don't have all the elements here. So now that we've got that, we can also plop this down. Somewhere. I'm not sure where I want to put it. I guess here will be fine. Because isn't there another... I want to put the crucible outside, I think. Maybe we should put this outside. No, let's do this. I'm going all back and forth between all this stuff now. I've been recording for 27 minutes, so this is going to be the end of the episode. I want to finish this stuff up. We're going to go Thaumcraft, make another arcane work table. Blah. And then use these scribing tools and blah. Okay, that's our new setup in here. Now we're going to go to this back into survival. This is going to be the end of the episode. We're just going to finish this off by going, no, we have to go earth shard in the center, surrounded by stone. And it takes a little bit of that stuff, but we can't do that with our... So that's where we use this wand. That's why I kept a wand, even though we have the staff, because the staff can't fit in the work table. So we do this, and see, it puts the wand on the top, and we get 9 arcane stone blocks. Now we can do a furnace, a crucible, and that. And that makes an alchemical furnace. Okay, now that we've done that, all I want to do now is make another cauldron. Plop down that cauldron and make it a crucible. And the reason why I want to do that is because the other one is now in our alchemical furnace. So, iron ingots and arcane stone blocks. Put this back up here. So now we're going to put these two things outside. So we go around the back here. And the alchemical furnace is going to go right... Well, should I put it right here? I think I want to put it right here. You might see it moved next episode, but for right now, that's where it's going to go. And I don't know where the crucible is going to go. So I'll just hold on to that for now, I guess. Basically, this is going to eventually connect to there, and it's going to look all cool and whatnot. What's wrong with my boots? I'm supposed to be able to run up blocks. Not sure what that's about. Did it run out? Might need to charge it again. Who knows? But it's getting dark, and that's going to be the end of our episode. Now I feel like I'm moving really slow because it broke. Because those aren't working anymore. Okay, I hope you guys like this new world. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I really would appreciate it. And share this video. Recommend it to your friends or whatever. I'd appreciate that too. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you again in my next episode.